Hello all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Purshad Kumar. Hopefully you're all doing well, and if the things are not going well, it will be. Trust the process. This video I would be discussing about the top 10 professions in Australia who get paid nuts. You can earn a lot of money in this profession, but you have to promise me that when I would be discussing the professions and the salaries and the courses, you won't get depressed, because all these people who have worked in this profession has gotten to this salary. So make sure to watch full video and learn about the skills and profession and get a good job in this profession. So before telling you all the skills, all the job names in the profession, I would be telling you about the GD Connect. So GD Connect is a student community in which all the students who have doubts regarding visa, regarding education, regarding statement of purpose, LOA, who are planning to come to abroad but they don't have any clue, they can talk to the like-minded students who are planning to come to Australia. And all this community is totally free of cost. It takes 20 seconds to make your profile, and all the questions would be answered by alumni who are already working in this industry. So what are you waiting for? Link is in description. Make your profile. Any questions, it would be answered by the expert, totally free of cost. Join it. So in the top 10 profession which gets highly paid in Australia, the 10th profession is financial investment advisor. The average salary is $190,000, and to get into this field you need a bachelor's of finance or economics or bachelor's in business, a certification like CFA, CFP, CA, ACCA, certifications like that. The common skill that should be there to succeed in all of these top 10 professions is a good communication skill. So make sure that you work on your communication, make sure you upskill, you do certifications, and after that when you join all these fields, the package is not $190,000, it's the upline. You can earn more than that, but in this profession the average package, if a graduate like me is entering into this field, would be somewhere around $100,000. But when you go to the upper stage, when you become a director, when you become a chief financial officer, then your salary could be $200,000, $250,000. So yes, this comes into top field and you can earn a lot. The profession which is on the 9th is chief executive officer. So to be a good CEO, right now the MBA is must. Here in corporate, the management want a candidate who has done his MBA. So people say that AI is coming, no need for MBA, no need for jobs. But at the end of the day, if you are an MBA from an Ivy League college or let's say top 40 universities, it matters. So now make sure if you want to get into management, leadership roles, make sure to get your communication and business skills right. The average package is somewhere around $220,000, and all the salaries that I'm talking about is from the ATO. Now what is ATO? If you are overseas, if you don't know about ATO, ATO is Australian Taxation Office. All these figures has been provided by the Australian government, in which they know how much employees are actually getting paid. So this is a legit data in which you can cross check. The 8th profession which gets highly paid in Australia is legal professions, or let's say lawyer. Lawyer gets paid $220,000 a year. But see, you have to understand, many lawyers in the Australia who have a degree from a very good colleges, they are unemployed because they don't have clients. So you have to be on the top of the game. All these salaries I'm talking about, $220,000, $240,000, are for the people who were on the top of the game. So every employment has its own advantages and disadvantages. Make sure that if you are really interested, then only you can make that much. So talking about lawyers, you should have a law degree from Australia. There are a couple of universities who provide the law degree. I think there is 6 to 7 years of total course according to your bachelor's and master's. I'm not pretty sure about the degrees, but it should be minimum skill set about from the good accreditation university from Australia, so you can become a lawyer. Talking about 7th, which is mining engineer. Mining engineer gets paid $240,000. See, mining is the new cash. I'm telling you, Australia in general depends upon mining. So if you get into mining, you can earn a lot. And I'm not saying that you have to get 20-30 years of work experience. If you start early, within 7 to 8 years, you can get to this package. Mining industry is very booming. Many people from India have their knowledge limited to engineering, medical, MBA, business analytics. But sorry, these professions are not in the list. Mining, you can earn a lot, and maybe you can get a PR also, permanent residency. So consider that. The 6th profession is other medical medical practitioners. So they earn around $250,000 to $280,000 for a year. In that $250,000 to $280,000 per year, you should be a medical profession. Mark my words, not a doctor, but a medical profession. It could be a radiologist. It could be a guy who know how to do chest x-rays. A person or let's say a candidate who know about medical services. It's just not that you should be a doctor, but there are other things in this field also. Make sure to explore it. Australia pays very well. There is a shortage of people who are not working in other medical practitioners. So make sure you learn about this field. You do some courses, not get rigid about that you want to be a doctor, because there are other fields in which you can make money and maybe the exams are easy to crack too. Like back in India, if you have to be a doctor, the chances of getting an admission in a good college was, let's say, 0.1% or 1 to 2%. Let's say if 10 lakh people were giving a paper of NEET, which like NEET is an exam. For context, who are watching my videos from overseas, NEET is an exam from India in which 10 lakh people or 5 lakh people sit yearly, and out of that very less people get selected. So probability of being a doctor in India is very less. But I'm not saying it's zero, but very cream people only are able to crack that paper. So similarly, I think you should explore all the options. In Australia, people are get paid very well if your skill is really valued. Fifth skill, you all would be very skeptical that, hey, why this skill is in this list? But yes, this skill is top 5th in the list. The name is psychiatrist. They earn $280,000 to $300,000 in Australia. Mental health is a big thing in Australia, and if somebody is a psychologist, is a psychiatrist, then I know it's a two different field, but it is a byproduct of each of one. A good psychologist can be a good psychiatrist, I think. But if you get into this field, here people respect mental health a lot and people are ready to pay for this field. So do a degree in psychology or in a psychiatrist and then you can earn a lot. The fourth is internal medicine specialist. The people who have a proper medical degree, who are doing a doctorate, let's say, they earn between $320,000 to $330,000 for a year. It's a tough job. Maybe you have to work sometimes 24 hours. See, doctors are God. I think for me, doctors are God. So the professions like this deserve to earn more. So I think, yeah, it's a good profession. If you're planning your career abroad to become a doctor, you should do that. The third one is financial dealer. Let's say a trader. Traders earn a lot. And for that, the principle is good finance, good knowledge, good communication, a good degree from a very good college in finance, and you can become a good financial trader. You learn over time. Companies like JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, they pay a lot, but they make sure that you also work a lot. You do 2 jobs in a single day, you know. It's a very tough job, but you get paid $340,000, $350,000, $360,000. And if you become a partner in these companies, $500,000, I have heard about the people who have touched it. Second job, anesthetists. So who are anesthetists? These are the people who give anesthesia. So when you go for a surgery, you need anesthesia at that point of a time. So there are certain doctors who know how to give injections, how to be a good doctor, how anesthesia is given. So there is a specific field for that, and they get paid somewhere around $480,000 to $500,000. For that also you have to do a medical degree. So in medical degrees there are certain niches, and this is one of them. So let's address elephant in the room. Who is the number one paid? Any guesses? Surgeon. So surgeon gets paid $500,000 to $600,000 a year. But you know where is the catch? You need 10 years of study to become a surgeon in Australia. Yes, it's that tough. But see, you get paid that well. So the motive of making this video was not to tell that, hey, these are the salaries. The motive was just to motivate you all. If your field does not come in these 10, that does not mean you cannot be a millionaire. If you are working as an analyst, if you are working as a chef, if you are working in sales, there is opportunity all over. You can start your own business. Maybe you could be a director in your company. You could earn a lot. These 10 professions are the professions which are always in top 10. But that does not indicate that if someone is starting as an analyst in the company and he becomes or she becomes the director, he would not be earning or she would not be earning that much. They would be earning. So you have to give your 100% to each and every of the field or the work that you are into. Money is a byproduct. Hopefully you would have liked my video. Please like, share and subscribe my channel. And if any student who are planning to come to Australia, they need any help regarding resume service or one-to-one call, these are my deliverables. You can contact me on my email ID. I would be always there to help you. Enjoy, everything would be okay. Trust the process.